Even this deep in winter, a certain warmth radiates from the palace surroundings. The wonder of a new Fey court generates a unique energy and interest from all across the valley. But no regime is properly settled in without a Candy Crown celebration, an event in name and tradition of loyalty and truth. It falls to Lady Azalea, among the Queen's most trusted, to organize the occasion for fairies of importance. Without a doubt, the Dowager Queen Ivy and her companions are a must on the guest list. While Queen Snow's mother has relinquished the crown, it would do well for people to see her paying respects to the new monarch. The day's success will mean many things. For the minister, it will be proof of her abilities as an able successor. The position upon which she sits was earned with the life of her sister, Raven. She must be worthy of it. But while she frets over her own duties, others in the Fey court are banding together over a shared concern. Lady Morida has always been watchful of Snow. Even as a youth, their relationship was always tense, until it wasn't. Normally, a change in attitude would be welcome, but not when the change is abrupt, without the assuredness of permanency. The sorceress knows something is wrong with their queen, and now, so does Lady Celine and Lady Saffron.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Fairy Amazon Royal Saga with the Verdington Fey Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up at 9 AM on Tuesday, on the day of our Candy Crown celebration, which Lady Azalea, the minister, has to arrange pretty soon at some point. So I will get around to that. That is kind of our main focus for this episode. But I wanted to quickly touch on the little group that has formed with Lady Morida, Lady Celine, and the newbie, Lady Saffron. So Morida always has been wary of Snow because when they were younger, I think, yeah, Snow was younger than Morida. The princess used to be very snobbish and had this superiority complex, and she always used to pick on Morida for being kind of lower than her, almost. Even though Morida was a noble and, you know, a respected member of the Fey court. She was a respected member of the fairies because her mother was noble. So they had a very tense relationship, and then one day, Snow just woke up because she had one of those episodes, one of those delusional episodes, and suddenly she was friendly and she was wanting to be friendly with Morida. So that always struck Morida as odd, especially because she is a sorceress and the daughter of a sorceress, so she more than anyone is aware that sometimes some things are just not what they seem. Especially because the sorceresses are spy masters in turn as well. So she is very cautious around Queen Snow, and she knows that something is not right with Snow. Snow has kind of had this thing, like her personality has just been destroying itself over time. She's no longer the original Sim she was as a child. She's been changed over and over and over again, and one of those changes happened not too long ago at the end of the previous season when she got this trait to dislike children and then becoming socially awkward. So it's cause for concern. Who knows in what other ways she might flip the switch on them and change for the worse. So Morida has shared this with Celine, and I'm sorry, Callum, I would accept this even though you are actually officially courting Celine, but we have a Candy Crown celebration that is supposed to happen at some point, so I am going to say no to this date and any other dates that we get, today at least. Yeah, so she's shared that with Lady Celine and also the newbie Lady Saffron. So Saffron is being cautious of Queen Snow, even though it might not seem it here. She's being cautious of Snow, and she's aware that her chances of doing well in this court probably rely on the sorceress and the hero. And so there's almost this, like, these factions going on. We have Celine, Morida, Saffron on one side, and then we have Snow, Azalea on another side. Although Snow and Azalea aren't aware of this faction that's happened. Also, another interesting thing, Lady Morida is actually friends with everyone in the court. So Azalea, Snow, they're not friends with Celine and Saffron, and vice versa, but Morida is actually friends with everyone, so she's almost the bridge between the two factions, and yet she is the leader of the, I guess, being cautious of Snow faction. So that's what we have going on there. They're not necessarily going up against the Queen or anything, although who knows, if the Queen found out about it, she would probably think that. They're just being wary of the fact that someone has to keep the Queen in check, because the Queen is not necessarily in her right mind. But okay, now that we have that sorted, let us jump to Lady Azalea, because look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. Because we have to organize a party, a celebration of sorts, so that our Sims can swear fealty to the new queen, we can get everyone reconnecting and such. And this is going to be the first kind of party and celebration we have at this new palace. So it's an important function for noble Sims, like their relatives, the royals, their brothers and stuff, the Dowager Queen and her court, like the remainder of her court, her companions, to attend this. One, because it is going to be a good way for Snow to consolidate her power, but also during these occasions, all of these nobles and royals, they come here, and this is their first look at Snow's new palace and Snow's new seat of power. And the talk that happens here, whatever they see, whatever they do, all of that is going to be taken back to the outside world and shared with the rest of Dragon Valley, and it's almost a matter of prestige, how they present themselves, these ladies, and how Queen Snow presents her court and the new palace and whatnot. So all of these very important matters. Now, in the previous season, I'm pretty sure in the beginning at some point, I said that I might not get the old queens and their, like, the previous generation to visit the new castle, and I might keep them out of bounds or something like that, like they're forbidden to come. But when I initially made that, like when I had that thought, I don't think I ever made it into a rule, or at least I hope I didn't. When I had that thought, it was because I assumed we were going to stick with one castle for several generations, and it seemed odd to me to have, like, the Dowager Queen and the current queen in the same exact throne, because it would be kind of visually confusing, because we associate, you know, the castle with the previous queen, and then having a new queen there would be a little bit odd. So that's where my thoughts were, but since we have gone ahead and gotten a new palace, things are different, the scenery, the setting's different, I actually don't mind the Dowager Queen visiting us and such. So in case anyone's confused, there we go. So we will do a house party, that's fine. We'll do formal attire because this is supposed to be a formal event. Now we want to invite Dowager Queen Ivy Verdington. We also want Lady Nuala Orion, Celine's mother, and we want Lady Morgan O'Reilly, Morida's mother, to visit. And I think these three are the only remaining members of the previous generation, the ones currently living at Verdington Castle. And then we want to invite all of the princes. So we'll invite Prince Callum, Prince Anakin, we'll invite Prince Caspian, Azalea's father, Prince Draco, Prince Cain, and Prince Malik. And I think we have one more room for a lord. So we have Lord Kyle Delaney, who is the second son of Lady Sparrow Delaney, the philosopher in our previous generation who has since died of old age. Her older son, Lord Zane, was the one that caused Raven's death. So Raven, Azalea's older sister. Well, not really. He didn't kill her. He set in motion a series of events that led to her death, let's say. So, yeah, they've got that drama going. And then we have Lord Odin Orion, who is the half-brother of Selene and Nuala's son. I could invite him, but actually, Lord Kyle is a descendant of Dowager Queen Ivy, so he's actually Queen Snow's nephew. His father is Prince Anakin, so he probably has precedent over Lord Odin because Odin doesn't have any royal lineage. So we had one more space in the party. We gave it to, geez, where is he? Lord Kyle. So I think that's good for us. The party will start at 2 p.m. This is Azalia's first ever kind of event that she is throwing. It's kind of sad that we won't have her mother here. Her mother has passed on, but she was the previous minister and she always used to throw really good parties. So it's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully things go well. She's preparing some mac and cheese. Do you have cooking skill? She has no cooking skill. Of course you don't. Well, I kind of don't want you to prepare that, but I guess since she is making the effort, might as well. I'll let her make the effort, but I think we'll probably get Lady Saffron to do most of... Oh, look at her. We'll probably get Saffron to do most of the cooking because her cooking skill is so flippin' high. In the previous generation, Lady Nuala, Selene's mother, who was the hero, used to do the cooking. She was very creative. She was a muscly lady, but she was very creative. She loved music and she loved cooking. So that was kind of her focus, but now Saffron can take over more or less. You're so adorable, Saffron. I love you so much. Okay, the first guest has arrived. Excellent. And no doubt they are slowly going to find their way to the ballroom. Hopefully, eventually, because the music's here. They always go to where the music is. I guess they're greeting Azalia because... Oh look! Kane got us some food! And I love this! They're bringing it to the dining table. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. It just blows my mind. And look, we have even more food that's being put on the... Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Put the food down. Put the food down. For a second, his hand glitched. Oh, this makes me so excited. I mean... When I arranged the palace this way, I had hoped, it made sense to me that you either go to the left of the ballroom to dance or you come here for food. But I am mind blown that they're actually using the dining room to put food they have brought down, and that makes me so happy. Does that happen to you guys? Like when your Sims actually, and guest Sims on top of that, when they use your lot in the way that you wanted them to. Obviously I set it up for this purpose, but I've never seen them do this because they're... And look! Queen Snow is putting down drinks on the table. Or she was, and she is no longer doing that. She's putting... Can you put drinks there? Wait, what? Did you just put some drinks on the floor? Oh goodness, okay. Well, she's hiding the drinks. Well, I mean, cool if you want. This is a custom content table, so I guess you can't hold anything on top. That is so strange. Well, we have some drinks hiding down there. Don't mind the drinks. Don't mind the drinks. Also, Ivy, what are you doing? Why are you dressed in that? I don't know why she's dressed like that. But anyways, oh, let's look at Queen Snow. She actually looks lovely in her formal wear. Look at this. Oh, you know what? I must have gotten rid of some formal wear that Ivy had, so she's dressed in this ridiculous outfit. We're just gonna have to ignore that, but oh my goodness, so many notifications. Look at how beautiful Snow looks. Snow, you look lovely in that dress. But yeah, I love this. They're actually putting food, well, okay. Well, hey dude, eat your fish and chips. Don't put it under the table. Don't put it on the rug. Regardless, it makes me so happy. I guess all the spots are pretty much taken by the food they put down, but it's so cool that they're actually using the dining table to put food down. I didn't expect them to actually follow the floor plan. And Azalia made some mac and cheese, which is good, so we have like a ton of food that no doubt we're going to store when everything's done. But look at our ladies in their formal dresses. So it looks as though Morrigan and Nawala still have their formal outfits. Yeah. And look at the princes. And we have Lord Kyle. They look dashing. And I love this. See, this is exactly as I planned. Makes me happy. They're actually using the palace as they're supposed to use it. Ah, it's kind of mind-blowing though, guys. Wasn't expecting it to be this successful. I shall count this as an immense success. So we have Lady Saffron over here. Yeah, Morrigan looks as though she's kept her outfit. I think the queen must have had some custom content that I got rid of. So unfortunately she doesn't have her dress, which is very unfortunate. Lady Saffron, you look lovely. And Morida is playing the bass, which is great. But where's the queen going? Is the queen leaving? Why is the queen leaving? Azalea? Where'd she go? Okay, she's in the ballroom. Everyone's here. I didn't expect this. This was supposed to be the room that everyone kind of went into. And I kind of want to see how everyone interacts with each other as well. Has Queen Ivy, the Dowager Queen? I think the Dowager Queen has left at this point. That's okay. Another thing I did not show you guys before was this. So instead of 5 motor carriages... Oh, she's just outside. You eating outside? Oh my goodness, woman. Okay, instead of the 5 motor carriages we had in the previous season, because each member had their own motor carriage, I've just gone ahead, because we didn't have space for 5, I just gave them 3 motor carriages, and instead of being like individually colored for the different sims, they're actually they're like variations, 3 variations of the palace colors that we see inside. So I'll just, like, I haven't made it the preferred vehicles of anyone, so I see this as royal property that all the fairies can share and use. I just feel like that makes more sense, because half the time in the previous generation they used to use like 1 Sims vehicle, 1 or 2 Sims vehicle, like everyone just used to share. So I just went ahead and had that done. Oh my goodness, we have so many cell phones ringing, which we are going to ignore because the cell phones should not exist. But I'm happy that they're getting to dance, and this is really good as long as everyone's having a solid time with each other. Looks as though Kane and Caspian are chatting with each other. Callum's about to put something there. Oh, another thing. I actually need to get the queen to organize a butler. We need to do that because I don't think we have one. Okay. Looks like Dowager Queen Ivy is back inside. Maybe we'll play some games or something. Can we get, not a maid, we want a butler. Yeah, we want that, and we will set the butler's bed, which is down here. Okay, come on, come on. It's a bit of a struggle when you have like so many Sims on your lot. Set as butler Kelly's bed, and then, actually, I don't think we have to lock this door. Do we? I mean, we don't have any other rooms in there, so we shouldn't have to, but can we specify? No. Okay, I won't lock it for now. Maybe when we have the butler, or not. Nobody's gonna come down here. In the previous generation, they used to go to the butler's room because we had like a bathroom in the butler's room, but since we don't anymore, that shouldn't really be an issue. Okay, looks like Queen needs to go tend to her bladder. You should go do that, honey. See, look, we threw an awesome party. Lady Nawala was very happy. Morrigan is also having a grand time. Queen, look, Dowager Queen Ivy is just having a blast, so that's really good. Also, Morrigan's going like crazy playing that. Can she actually play the bass? I have no clue, because I know Snow, Queen Snow, she actually is, she has mastered the bass skill. Yeah, there we go. And so has Lady Saffron. So, you know, they're really good at that. Who's calling you? I don't know. Ignore the call. Who's calling you? I'm curious. Though we need some food, actually. Eat some food. There's plenty of food here. Saffron! Saffron's sitting up here. It doesn't matter so much if the ladies use these other chairs. during parties and stuff, you just can't use the throne. That's a big no-no. But if you like, if the queen's holding court, then she has like assigned seating for people. So you don't want to sit there when they have assigned seating. But it doesn't really matter at a time like this. Like, you can use those seats or any of the other seats, just not the actual throne. Okay, looks like everyone's like either eating or they're leaving. Someone else has decided to throw a party in Dragon Valley. No, thank you. No, thank you. But let's see. Are you eating something? Okay, she's using the restroom. Azalea, eat some fish and chips. Let's grab a plate. That sounds nice. Let's have some fish and chips. Let's do that. Nice. And then let's see. Everyone else is good. Oh my goodness. Morida, where'd you go? Morida, what are you doing out here? I have no clue. You need to go to the restroom. You're about to pee yourself. You are about to pee yourself. She's not going to make it. She has to go to the bathroom. Either to pee herself or to... Let's use the one in the nursery. Okay, the Sims are slowly leaving. Yeah, she either needs to actually use the restroom or she's going to piss herself and she's going to have to just go and take a shower. One of the two. I think hunger can hold. I think her hunger can hold. Okay, looks like all of the lords, the princes, they're leaving. Well, I think we only had one lord and many princes. They're going back to their residences throughout Dragon Valley. We also have always like paparazzi hanging around because all of our Sims have celebrity points, or as I say, renown across Dragon Valley. So whenever we have parties like this or events, look at this. Party kept getting better and turned out to be amazing. So that was a complete success. But whenever we have stuff like this, part of why I say that it'll go back to the people is because we do have paparazzi hanging around and trying to take note of what the fairies are up to and what they're doing. Okay, why don't you go and grab some food now? Are you gonna grab some fish and chips too? Grab some fish and chips before the butler takes it away. It's like 8 p.m. Did they just spend the whole day partying? I guess they did. No, they did. Okay. That's essentially what it is, right? You just dance. They dance. Some of them talk. The princes talk to each other, but it seems as though the fairies mainly just danced. And that's completely fine. Celine has eaten. She is painting. She was always a really good painter, Celine. I don't think we have room in this palace to hang paintings up, though, so we might have to sell everything. Unless we could actually put up paintings in the hallways down here. So we might do that, because I know in the previous generation some of these paintings were really nice and I used to save them and put them in the hallways of the castle. So we could do that with stuff that I feel as though fits. That could definitely be a thing we get up to. But looks as though our first day has been quite successful. And I think we can get the ladies to start going to bed because they kind of are tired. It's 9:30. I don't want them to go to sleep and wake up too early. Let's see. Why don't you help put the leftovers away? Where are you even? Oh, she's making this snow thing outside. Come inside. Come inside. We'll put that bit of food away. And oh my goodness, look at, we have like drinks on the bar and everything. I'll leave these drinks here. They'll probably get either drunk or they will go bad at some point. Okay, the butler managed to put that away. It is so useful having a butler sometimes. And did he take care of the drinks that the queen hid? No. The drinks the queen hid is still down here. Look, they're just hiding. The poor drinks, they're hiding. They're just hiding under that table. Well, I guess you can hide there if you want. Hopefully somebody notices and cleans up. Actually, can I pop the drinks up on the table? I can, and I shall. I shall indeed. Oh, darn it. Can we only do one? Okay. Darn. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. We're gonna put these drinks up on the... Oh, geez. Come on. Let's drag this up on the dining table. Oh, come on. Come on. Be my friend. There we go. Just so people can see where it is and they can use it. Okay, this... Can we, like, clean this? Oh, she's going to sleep. Can we drag this? Oh, good, we can. Good, 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 good. Because that does not need to be there. Someone needs to clean that. I'll leave it up there. Maybe the butler will help us out. And I guess everyone is now going to sleep, so let's tuck the ladies in. Azalea, time for you to head to bed. Time for you to head to bed, honey. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Queenie is already in bed, I think. So is Morida. Celine is heading to bed. I'll just get my ladies into their rooms, and then we can catch up tomorrow and see what they get up to. Come on, ladies. Let's head to bed. See, when they're in their rooms, you can see how their rooms are their theme colors. Ah, okay, lovely. Look at us. So pretty. So pretty. And she's pretty too. Everyone's so lovely. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, it is 4:30 a.m. almost on Wednesday. Lady Morida is the first up, and I'm just getting her to take a quick shower, and she's going to have some breakfast, and oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. I got so scared for a second because I thought Morida was downstairs and she was upstairs, but she's not. This is Queen Snow. They have completely different hair colors. I don't know why. I think I was just looking at their nightwear, which is like everyone has the same nightwear, just in different colors and patterns. So I think I got confused. I was like, wait, what? Because she was right down there. And then in the same spot, the queen was there. Okay, anyways, I'm going to get Morida to have breakfast, and my focus is just going to be on her because she is, I think, level 5 alchemy, and she needs to start making some potions that we may or may not want to use in the future. So I'm going to get it to have some... Let's have some grilled cheese. That sounds nice. We'll have some grilled cheese for breakfast. And look, Lady Saffron! Ah, this is so cute. She's already up here looking at herself in the mirror. Aww. I flippin' love Saffron so much. She is my favorite fairy in this generation. And I find it so sweet seeing her interact. Like, this palace is new for everyone, but maybe because she is, like, new blood, it to me feels like she's, you know, just learning about the palace. She's getting used to being here and whatnot. So I kind of like that a lot. Okay, Morida. Oh, hey, honey, Morida. She's rebelling. Get some grilled cheese. Get some grilled cheese. Why are you rebelling against me? Come on, let's go. Let's get some breakfast. Let's get some breakfast. See, this is the power of music and the danger of music. When it gets them, when that diatrode crackler gets them, you just can't let go. They're like, the only thing they want to do constantly is dance. I guess it gets their fun up, so that's good. Like the fairies, their fun is always up. But I'm going to get her to eat some grilled cheese, and then we are going to go. I don't know how far. See, because I haven't really been playing with this lot much, last episode was literally the first time I actually played the household. I've been here to obviously, you know, renovate and build and stuff, but I hadn't played. So, oh, look at that! The colors are returning because we don't have the full moon going on anymore. Nice! Okay, well, I don't know because I haven't played, like, how far the different places are. So where is the... Oh, geez. Okay. Well, the elixir store is over here. Now, how far is that? It is, like, a decent amount. So the previous generation was actually a shorter length, I think. Actually, no. It must have been the same because we still had to drive, like, into town to get to this road. So I guess it's, like, the same length we have to drive. But she's gonna come out. Yep, she's getting one of the motor carriages. In the snow. In the snow. It's like, what, 4 days until spring? So we are essentially in the middle of winter at this point. So let's go in. And this is our elixir store. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let it load for a second. And oh, Prince Draco, I didn't realize you were the merchant here. But we are not coming to visit you. We actually want to buy a few things so that we can take back to the palace and begin making some potions. So let's go do that. Let's see. I think her mother was, like, had mastered, obviously, because we play with our fairies so long. By the time we reach the end of a generation, most of them have mastered something, or a few things. Let's take all of this. Red toadstools, beeswax, more mushrooms. Vial of Enlightenment. We'll take the large and in charge. We don't need vampiric sunscreen. Gem dust. I don't think we need Age of an Instant or bottled witch's brew. So that's fine. There we go. I don't know if we need the procreation elixir. That affects birth, doesn't it? I don't like messing too much with that. She already wants to cut 3 gems. Well, if we find gems... Actually, I think one of them... Okay, she has a lot of ingredients from her mother's time as well, I think. Like a lot of gems and whatnot. But who has... I think I gave it to Celine. No? Who did I give it to? Did we lose it? Darn it. We actually had the... we must have lost it or something. That little collection helper, I bought that with someone's points in the previous generation, and I thought I gave it to the youngsters, but obviously not, because they don't have it. Thankfully, the youngsters have a ton of points that we could use if we wanted to at some point. Let's ignore the call. I'm going to get you to go down and make some potions. So, oh look, Celine's already down here sculpting, even though, so it's completely suits. Even though typically we wouldn't get her to do that. Actually, let's mix an elixir and then we'll research alchemy, but typically we'd get the philosopher to do this kind of thing. Lady Saffron, I would have you cook, but since we don't need to, why don't you come down here and do some inventing? We're gonna purchase 100 scrap. We're gonna do some inventing. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. 669 for bills. That is not too much. That is not too much at all. Maybe it's because we haven't been here for long. Ooh, look at how cool this room looks. It's like dark and everything, but it looks so cool because of this cauldron that we have. It's giving like that little bit of light. Very, very interesting. Very spooky. Okay, let's see all the rest. So these are all the recipes that she knows. Really? It's not that much. She doesn't know a whole heap. Another thing I had to do, I actually had to give all of the Sims a, the distant friend, aspiration reward, because unfortunately, your Sims lose friendship so much and so fast, and typically I wouldn't mind that, but because with these guys, we have so many Sims to keep track of and family members that we're friends with, it feels a bit silly that you have to keep becoming friends with them over and over again. And also, we have like political quests that we do. So sometimes you get, what is it called? Opportunities to like become friends with another celebrity or famous person in town. And because our royal court members and our nobles, they have celebrity points, aka renown, their family members, their kids, sons and whatnot also have renown, so we'll get a lot of opportunities telling us to become friends with one of the princes or one of the lords, and I call those political quests that we have to do. And I find it silly that we do like sometimes the same person like 3 times and we still lose the friendship because it decays over time. So I went ahead and got long distance friend, and hopefully we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. But I think jar friendship would be useful for that when we do political quests. So I'm gonna get her to make a jar of friendship, and then she can do some research later on. I don't know who this person is, but I'm sorry. She will not go on a date with you. She will not, unless you were a lord or a prince. Do not even think of asking us. Also, some of the lords and princes, they have already like mated and had children, but I guess it wouldn't be harmful for ladies to go on dates with them. And you know what? Previously, I have prevented anyone from going on a date with Callum, because Callum is officially courting Celine, but I think I won't do that anymore. If I feel like if one of the lords or princes asks our Sims on a date and the Sim, like we don't have anything planned, like the Candy Crown celebration, most likely I will say yes, even if they are in a relationship. just to see where it goes, in case there's a possibility of something. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.